Welcome everyone to LS4 Talk Show today. I'm Thu Trang, the host of this program, and today I'm extremely happy to introduce our three special guests, Phương, Nhung, Linh, and Nguyễn. Thanks so much for accepting our invitation. So, becoming here, how do you feel?
Now I feel very happy and a little nervous.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's not really need to be nervous. I'll talk here to share and to understand better about ourselves. What about you, Trang?
Yes, of course, I'm happy. It's an honor to be invited here.
Yeah, it's great to hear that. Ngân, I think is also happy, right?
Yes, I'm very happy.
Yeah, thanks so much. All right, I think we no more waiting. We'll start the show right now. Our discussion today is about family, as you all know, the place where we are born and give us the unconditional support and love. So yeah, I'll talk about what we'll do today, right? So we'll talk about a person. Each of our guests will have chances to talk about a person that they like. For example, if Ngân want to talk about daddy, you can talk about your daddy. And for the two other guests, you have to listen and sometimes ask a question, or if you like, and also to share the similarities or difference between your family and the family of the person who is speaking, right? So have you all understand?
Oh, I understand.
Yes.
Yeah. So are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah. So who wants to begin first? Who want to share first?
Let me.
All right, you are a courageous girl. So who do you want to talk about?
Well, I want to share to you about my dad.
Wow, a dad. You must really love your dad, right? So can you share with us a little bit about your daddy?
Okay, so my daddy is 55 years old and he's now a retired soldier. So he spends most of his time staying at home.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Is your father stick with you, Trang?
I think my father is really easy to me because he always lets me do whatever I want.
How lucky you are. My daddy is sometimes a little bit serious, but anyway, he's loved me, of course. Can you tell me, do you think that you understand your father?
Yes, I think I understand my father. He likes listening to music and he can sing too. His voice is really beautiful.
Wow,
And
I have to say that my daddy is great at singing too. Moreover, he can also play piano. Yeah.
Wow. That's great.
So could you share what do you like doing most with your daddy?
oh, well, for me, I like talking with my dad. Yes, because he has a wide range of knowledge and we often talk about some topics that we share common. Yes, we share some common in.
Yeah, thanks so much. I think that your daddy must really proud of you. All right, so our first guest had shared a lot of information about her daddy. So who wants to share next? Who wants to share about the family member next? Nhung or Ngân?
As me.
Wow, Ngân. So who do you want to talk about? Your daddy, mommy, or your siblings?
I lost I lost my families, but I want to talk about my mother.
Yeah, your mommy. All right, so could you make it understand better about your mommy?
Of course. About my mother is 3 years younger than my dad. She is 43 years old, and her job is teacher of English at secondary school.
Oh, really? My mom is a teacher too, but she works at a primary school. So what subject does your mother teach?
My mother teaches as English.
That's incredible.
All right, so do you admire your mother?
Certainly, I really admire my mom. But like many other women, she take care and sacrifice the best thing for us. She devoted a lot of time and energy to the upbringing for us.
Yeah, I think every woman in this world like that. Like mommy, she's always spent time taking care of us, and she's a great example for me to follow. Yeah. So could you share with me who does more cooking in your family, your daddy or your mommy?
Well, my mom does more cooking. She often cooks delicious meal. But sometimes both my parents cooks dinner very well. Occasion like that or Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. In special occasion like that, I think that kind of a huge number of people from the relatives, we often cook together, and it's really marvelous. We have the atmosphere so amazing. All right, so Ngân, do you have any question for Nhung? Or so you can show some similarities. Do your family often, who does more cooking in your family?
In my family, my mother and my father are busy, and my younger sister and me is a cook every day.
But I think that you must barely heard. Your younger sister must cook more than you, right?
No, I cook more her. I
Wow.
cook more her.
What can you cook? I'm not really believe that. I think you spend more time studying than cooking. What can you cook? Could you show?
I cook
Rice?
dinner.
You cook rice? All right, thank you so much. And it's now your turn. Your turn. Who do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about my younger sister.
Wow. All right. So, all right. So you can talk about your sister, whatever you like to talk.
She is 60 years old and she is studying in a high school.
What her like to eat the most?
She like fried food, especially fried chicken. My sister and I share common interest in food. We love cooking and photographing food and post them in Facebook or Instagram.
Well, I think most youngsters do that, and I do. Yeah, whenever I travel or I eat something, I'd like to share with other people. It's really fun. All right, so you and your younger sister are quite close together, right? So have you argued with her?
Oh, yes, of course. My younger sister is 2 years younger than me. We are to be same peer sometimes. She doesn't call my sister. She called my name. It makes me feel uncomfortable and disrespected. But now I am used to it.
Yeah, I think at her age, she's quite stubborn, right? My sister also like that. Sometimes I told her to do something and she just said no, like really stubborn. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite angry, but I actually sometimes I couldn't control my emotions and we could argue a lot. And my mommy always a person who kind of to make us not argue anymore. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So all right, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I see.
Yes, I
Yeah,
can see
so
it.
I want to talk about the rules here. Is you see, I'll start. This is the magic wheel. Yeah, and I'll click the start button, and wherever the pointer stopped, you will have to say about that. You have to talk about this question. For example, if it stopped at number 2, you will have to answer the question 2. All right, so are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Who wants to
I'm ready.
begin first?
It's me?
Yeah, Ngân, all right. Which member do you like? Which member do you think that it will stop? 1, 2, or 3?
Number 1.
Number 1. Think so. All right, let's see. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
Is it really 1? Let's see.
1.
No.
Number 2.
Not 1.
Well,
Wow.
So your question is number 2. The question is, does your family usually have dinner together?
Of course. When my father is home, he will come to the kitchen and cook a delicious dinner, and my family have dinner together.
How happy your family are. My
Oh,
daddy
thank
works
you.
hard a lot, so he often comes back home late, so we don't have much chances to eat together. Most of the time, they're just my mother, me, and my siblings. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so it's your turn. I think you're great at answering your question. All right, I think you must receive a gift from the show, right? So who won next?
me.
Oh, Trang is quicker than Nhung. All right, so which number do you want? Do you think it will stop?
Well, I think number 3.
Number
Okay.
3. All right. So Ngân have stopped at number 3. Is it really your turn to number 3 again? Let's see. Wow.
Wow.
Number 3 again. Congratulations. Oh, you are great at guessing things. All right. Number 3. So your question is, what do your family usually do in weekends?
In weekends, my family will often go to my grandparents' house, and we just relax and cook together, and talk about some topics.
Yeah, talking to grandparents is great because I feel that they have a lot of experience, right? So they can share with us some information, right?
Yes.
All right, thanks so much. It's great answer. Right, so the last person, Nhung, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Trang have guessed the right number. What about you? Which number do you think it will your turn?
I think I choose the number 1.
Number 1. Let's see. Number 1. Oh my god. Oh no. No. Number 2. Oh, number 3. Oh my god. I think it must be number 1, but in the last point it's number 3. All right. So the same question. What do your family often do together in weekends? The same question, Thu Trang.
Well, it's an interesting question. In the weekends, my family usually go to the supermarket, or visit their grandparents.
Yeah, we're shopping together. About my family, we often kind of travel somewhere to refresh our mind after work and study. Yeah. So, all right. So I think it's great show today. Thanks so much for spending time with us, and for the viewer, thanks so much for spending time watching and also supporting us. And I think I have to say that it's the end of our show today. Thanks once more time for being here with us. All right. So, do you have anything to talk to your family, to share, or to send a message to your family?
I want to talk to my family.
Yeah. All right, it's your turn.
I love my family very much.
Wow, a great message. I think everyone here wants to talk like that. All right, thanks so much. I think it's the end. Goodbye. See you next time. Bye.